Hey there, and welcome to FluentEcho English. I'm Alex, and in today's episode, I have something truly special for you. We're going to learn and practice English with a story, but don't worry, we're not reading the full book. What you will hear today is a short, simplified, learner-friendly version of the classic story Treasure Island. This version is made especially for English learners. It is slow, clear, and easy to follow. My friend and colleague, Richard, will narrate the story for you. After the story, I will explain important vocabulary, give examples, and then you will practice shadowing, repeating after me to improve your speaking. So take a deep breath, relax, and get ready. This is Treasure Island, told just for English learners. Story simple English version, a long time ago, in a quiet village by the sea. There was a small inn called the Admiral Benbow. A young boy named Jim Hawkins lived there with his parents. Life was calm, simple, and peaceful. Travelers came and went, but nothing exciting ever happened. That is, until one day, everything changed. One afternoon, an old sailor arrived at the inn. He was tall, strong, and looked rough and wild. He had a deep scar across his face and eyes that never seemed to rest. He spoke very little, but he always looked nervous, like someone was following him. Every morning, he walked up the hill near the sea with a telescope. He stared at the water for a long time, as if expecting someone to arrive. His name was Billy Bones. Billy told Jim to watch for a sailor with one leg. He paid Jim a silver coin every month to keep an eye out. Jim didn't fully understand what Billy feared, but he could tell Billy was hiding from danger. One cold evening, a blind man came to the inn. His name was Pew, and he was even scarier than Billy. He moved quickly, even without sight. Pew gave Billy something called the Black Spata Pirate Sign of Doom. Billy went pale. His heart simply gave out. After Billy's death, Jim and his mother opened his small sea chest to take the money he owed them. Inside, they found coins from many countries, but also something far more important, a map, a treasure map. It showed where the famous pirate captain Flint had hidden his treasure long ago. Jim took the map to Dr. Livesey, a wise and kind doctor, and to Squire Trelawney, a rich landowner. They immediately planned an expedition to find the treasure. Their great adventure had begun. Dr. Livesey and Squire Trelawney hired a ship called the Hispaniola. It was a strong, beautiful ship prepared for a long sea voyage. They also hired a captain, Captain Smollett, a strict but honest man. Jim joined the voyage as a cabin boy. He was excited and proud. He had never been on a ship before. One of the new crew members was Long John Silver, the ship's cook. He had only one leg and walked with a wooden crutch. But he was fast, friendly, and full of funny sea stories. A green parrot sat on his shoulder, shouting, "Pieces of 8. Pieces of 8." Everyone liked him at first, but one day Jim hid inside a barrel on the ship, and everything changed. He overheard Silver talking secretly with several crew members. Jim discovered the truth. Silver and many of the crew were pirates. They planned to find the treasure, then take over the ship. Jim felt scared, but he stayed quiet and listened. Then he told Captain Smollett and the loyal men. Now they knew the danger. They had to be ready. After many days at sea, they finally reached Treasure Island. The island was green, wild, and silent. It looked peaceful, but Jim and the honest men knew danger was everywhere. Jim followed, but soon walked off, alone, into the forest. There, he met a strange man named Ben Gung. Ben had once been a pirate, but his friends left him behind. He lived alone on the island for 3 years, surviving on berries and goats. He had already found Captain Flint's treasure and hidden it in a safe place. Meanwhile, Long John Silver and the pirates took control of the ship. Captain Smollett, Dr. Livesey, Squire Trelawney, and the loyal men moved into an old wooden house on the island. They prepared to defend themselves. A battle began. The pirates attacked with guns and swords, but Jim and his friends fought bravely and held the house. Jim made a bold decision. He found a small boat, sailed to the Hispaniola, fought a pirate, and took control of the ship. He moved it to a safe place where the pirates couldn't reach it. Later, Jim returned to the house and told his friends everything. Silver tried to act friendly again, switching sides to protect himself, but nobody trusted him. The pirates used the treasure map and dug in the place the map showed. But the treasure was gone. Ben Gung had moved it long before. Defeated, tired, and angry, some pirates ran away. Some hid in the forest. Some were too weak to continue. In the end, the loyal men won. They finally collected the treasure: gold, silver, jewels, and coins from all over the world. There was so much treasure that they had to make many trips to load it onto the ship. One night, Long John Silver escaped, taking a small bag of treasure with him. He was never seen again. Jim and his friends sailed back to England safe, wiser, and rich. But Jim felt changed. He had seen danger, courage, greed, and loyalty. He had survived a true adventure. He was no longer just a boy. He had grown up. Vocabulary plus shadowing practice expanded. Now it's Alex again from FluentEcho English. Let's go over the best vocabulary from today's adventure. I'll say the word, explain it simply, give an example, and then you repeat. 1. By the sea, meaning next to the ocean. Example: they built a small house by the sea. Repeat, they lived by the sea. The inn was by the sea. 2. In meaning, a small hotel example. We stayed at a quiet inn on our trip. Repeat, let's rest at an inn. 3. Rough meaning, wild, messy, or tough-looking example. The sailor looked rough with messy hair. Repeat, he looked rough and scary. 4. Scar meaning, a mark left after a cut heels example. She had a scar on her hand. Repeat, he has a scar on his face. 5. Nervous meaning, worried or afraid. Something bad might happen. Example, I feel nervous before a test. Repeat, Jim looked nervous. She felt nervous before the exam. 6. Watching for someone meaning, waiting and looking for someone example. He stood at the window watching for his friend. Repeat, he was watching for danger. 7. Keep an eye out, meaning, watch carefully. Example, keep an eye out for your bag. Repeat, keep an eye out for trouble. 8. Pale meaning, very white because of fear or sickness. Example, she went pale when she heard the news. Repeat, he looked pale. 9. Collapse meaning, suddenly fall down. Example, the runner collapsed after the race. Repeat, he collapsed on the floor. 10. Heart gave out meaning, the heart suddenly stopped. Example, his heart gave out from shock. Repeat, his heart simply gave out. 11. Adventure meaning, an exciting and sometimes dangerous journey. Example, traveling alone was a big adventure. Repeat, that was a great adventure. 12. Voyage meaning, a long trip by ship. Example, the voyage took many weeks. Repeat, we went on a long voyage. 13. Strict meaning, following rules exactly. Example, our teacher is strict but kind. Repeat, the captain was strict. 14. Take over the ship, meaning, control the ship by force. Example, the pirates tried to take over the ship. Repeat, they wanted to take over the ship. 15. Right away meaning, immediately. Example, come here right away. Repeat, do it right away. 16. Walked off meaning, left quietly or without speaking. Example, he didn't answer, he just walked off. Repeat, Jim walked off into the forest. Ending, and there you have it. Your vocabulary adventure is complete. This is how your English becomes stronger, step by step. And remember, you don't have to learn alone. We're here for you in every episode. I'm Alex, and I'm proud of your effort today. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. See you next time on FluentEcho English.